Good morning, everybody. I hope you are having a fantastic day today. What I wanted to discuss is how to set up an LLC as a non American citizen, permanent resident, somebody without a social security number or an ITIN, individual taxpayer identification number. There's numerous reasons for people in other countries wanting to set up an LLC. Number one, having that American presence can look good and help to build trust. Number two, getting access to things like PayPal or Wise or fintechs or American banking for people in other countries where those services are not available, like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, a lot of South America. They don't have access to things like that can make it really easy to get paid from people in the United States or Canada or wherever you're doing business from that use those services. Getting access to things like soft phones. Once again, numerous countries where you simply cannot sign up for things like Dialpad or Open Phone or Ring Central due to restrictions in your country. If you have a US LLC, it can be a workaround to that. And doing business oftentimes will require you to have an EIN, which is an employer identification number in the US, which you will get from your LLC. So for things like truck dispatching, very commonly you're going to need to have an EIN to work with people. It's quite common. So there are three common states that people will file an LLC in as a non-resident. There is New Mexico, only $50 to file, no annual reporting fees. There's Wyoming, where it's $100 to file and a $50, $60 annual reporting fee coming in your second year. And there is Delaware. Delaware is very, very common. A lot of companies are registered in Delaware. Roughly $90 to $110. $300 franchise tax. You probably don't have to worry about that. And $50 fee to change registered agents. Now, Delaware has no state income tax on entities operating outside of the state. Wyoming, no state, corporate, or personal income tax, which is nice. No capital gains tax, gift tax, or estate tax. You probably don't have to worry about this as a business, especially the estate tax. That's usually when somebody dies. Delaware, no corporate income tax if business isn't operating within the state, so that would apply. No sales tax or personal property tax. Offer pass-through tax advantages for LLC or S Corps. Well-regarded corporate case law alongside the Court of Chancery. I don't know what that means. It doesn't really matter. Here are some more benefits. I'm not going to read this out to you guys. I'm going to dive into really how I set up my LLC as a Canadian in the United States. I went to this website right here, Wyoming Agents. There's a lot of registered agents in Delaware, New Mexico, Wyoming that you can find online. Usually they will have things like a registered office, so you can have a U.S. mailing address where they will either fax you your mail or forward it on to you. I can't comment on any other registered agents as this is the only one that I have used. So do your research. I recommend them, but if you want to open in another state, go ahead. So total cost was $25 per year, plus the LLC filing fee, which I believe I paid around $100 for Wyoming. So I had the mailing address, principal address for our business, so 32 North Gould Street, my registered office, and the business registration. I believe they also offer phone answering and a few other services, but it was extremely easy to get this set up. I did it in like 30 minutes. I had my LLC. I think it took me like 1 or 2 days. It was an extremely fast process. So the hard part about this is getting your EIN. So I tried to get my EIN at the beginning of the year, and there was a long delay. So I'm going to walk you through how to do it. You're going to want to go to this website right here, which I'm going to leave in the description below for you guys. This is a SS4 form to apply for an EIN. So trade, legal name of entity, you put in your registered address here, not applicable. Basically fill it all out. It's pretty straightforward. Don't forget to sign it. I forgot to sign it and I had to wait twice as long. That was my stupid mistake. And they give you instructions on how to fill it out. It's really not hard. You're going to fax this into the IRS. Now, it's important to fax it to this number for outside of the US. Do not fax it to this number. Fax it to this number right here, the 304-707-9471. If you don't have a fax machine like most people in the year 2025, there's all kinds of e-fax services online that are easy and affordable to use. Some are even free, and you only need to fax it in once. They will send your EIN either back to you over fax or to your registered agent, and they will scan it and email it to you. So once you have that, you can go and sign up for any kind of like Wise bank account, PayPal, any other kind of fintech or tools that you need for your business, and it just gives you an established US presence. In terms of taxes and filing, I'm not going to get into that. Talk to a tax professional in the area. In states like Wyoming, Delaware, New Mexico, there's a ton of tax professionals that do deal with foreign LLC owners, or you can simply ask your registered agent for recommendations. Very often, when you hire a registered agent, they're going to try and set you up with like phone services, accounting services, a website service, payment processing. That's how they make additional revenue just outside of their low-cost registered agent fee. So I hope this video helped. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more business content. Bye for now.